Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving back into Semantic Error. We're diving into episode 7, the penultimate episode. We've got one episode left after this. And, yep, cute journey. At the end of the last episode, Song-woo lost his damn mind and decided he was going to start making out with Jae-young in his sleep. Then he's like, oh shit. Then he ran away, and then Jae-young woke up, and I don't know if it felt more like a wake up, like, oh shit, did that actually happen? Was I dreaming? More so than it was like he was pretending to be asleep sort of situation, like he did in like episode 1 or episode 2, whenever it was they started working together. So we're just gonna dive in and see where the things of the things go with the things. It's not even really all that big a damn deal, but of course. I mean, it shouldn't surprise me. It shouldn't surprise me. We needed... Things were going a little too well. They're going too well. We needed to introduce some sort of... some sort of drama in the 11th hour so that we'd have something to resolve for in the final episode. Okay. Although, like, to me, and I've probably said it a dozen times throughout various series I've reacted to, him going to France for whatever, it's not that big a deal. Like, I imagine he's not gonna live there. It might be for, a couple weeks or a couple months or something like that. I don't imagine that he has to live there for life or long term. Again, I don't know what the competition is or the scope of whatever it is he just got, but like, okay. Like, we live in a day and age where if you want to communicate with someone in another country, you can communicate. You can call, you can text, you can Skype, you can video chat, you can hop on Discord. There's so many ways to keep in touch with people. So many ways to have a relationship continue when you can't be in the same place as one another. So, like, there are ways that we could make this work. It's not the end of the world. And we haven't even started the relationship yet. We were just getting to that point of, okay, yes, I will accept your trial offer. So, to me, it doesn't seem like a huge deal, like a huge deal breaker, especially since I don't think he's going to France right now. But I understand the reservation thought process, blah blah blah. So okay, we'll leave it alone. But the episode itself, super duper cute. We started off at the restaurant, having dinner, and drinking. I've been drinking, and it was just cute. It was cute. We had a nice little conversation. Song-woo kept flashing back to when he kissed a sleepy, he kissed a sleeping beauty. So then he keeps drinking more, and then he got a little drunk, a little bit. Although he seemed to sober up relatively quickly, so I don't think he was like super drunk. But his drunk kind of made him like me in a sense where it kind of takes down those mental boundaries you might have in your head. Just kind of makes you a little bit more honest, care a little bit less about what it is you're saying. So that's kind of where he was. He was just talking to Jae-young. A little sloppily, why are you so thin? So he was obviously a little intoxicated, but still just being a little bit more forthright, a little bit more honest with his feelings, more so than he's been sober. And yeah, they started to have a nice conversation, and he said something along the lines of like, you're luckier, so you're good looking. And he's like, you think I'm good looking? I'm like, yes, we all have eyes. You have a mirror. You know this. This is not news, sir. And then Song-woo keeps trying to avoid the subject and say other things, and Jae-young keeps trying to like hone it right back to this, like, you think I'm good looking? He just wants that confirmation because he's out here looking for any kind of scraps, any kind of crumb, some semblance of the fact that Songwoo might have some form of attraction to him. He just wants some sort of concrete something because he's out there throwing his heart on the line, and he just wants something. So he's like, baby, focus. I know you're talking about a game or whatever right now, but focus. You think I'm handsome? And then, he was like, yes, you're very, very handsome. I'm like, okay. And that's all he needed. That's all Jae-young needed. He's like, you know what, Songwoo? I'm giving you a warning. I'ma kiss you in 1 minute. So if you need to run away or do whatever, go on ahead. You got adequate time. I'm like, okay. Again, we're following his rules. We're giving him the opportunity to either consent or run off. Okay. So we got like 2 seconds in, and Song was like, fuck that shit. Pulled him in, gave him the kiss. I'm like, okay. Song, well, you've been drinking watermelon. But okay. You pulled him in. I guess technically Jae-young initiated the idea of the kiss, but Songwoo initiated the actual act. He pulled his ass in and laid it on him. So then he, pulled back, and then Jae-young's like, well, shit. And went in for seconds. I'm like, okay. And then they were going at him like, y'all better fucking kiss. But then we jumped straight into why I say so many times that I don't have an issue with people doing things when they're drunk. I have no issues because it happens all the damn time. It happens. It's a very real life thing. These things happen. It's just in these series, I would prefer it like the first kiss or anything like that. I prefer it not to be under those situations or under those influences, for the singular fact that I don't want the characters to be able to come back and say, hey, it doesn't count because I was drunk. That's all. I don't have any issues with the actual act happening. That's fine. Especially for my main ship, I'm trying to get this main ship to sail. I don't want there to be those sort of moments where it's like, hey, sorry, it doesn't count because I was drunk. I would never do that sober. Even though he totally did that sober, but whatever. So yeah, that's where those reservations come from. But we quickly moved into some good conversation that needed to happen. Then Songwoo, sorry, I'm just kind of scrimming the episode. Songwoo ran out of the restaurant. We had a nice little chase sequence. And then Jae-young caught him, found him, pinned him up against the wall. I'm like, yes, daddy. And then, just had a conversation. Like, why don't we have a trial run? You keep trying to fight these feelings and whatnot, but you keep leaning into them back and forth. So rather than just doing this back and forth thing, why don't we just have a 2-week trial run? He's like, girl, what are you, some sort of streaming service? I'm like, yes. You want to buy a subscription? Let's go. I'm like, y'all. It's like, let's have a little trial run and we can see. And then the whole episode was just kind of hinging around this idea of this 2-week trial, this 2-week trial subscription, no credit card needed, no blah 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 blah. And it's just like, it's cute. We had the interaction between Jae-young and what's her face, where he's basically like, hey, I know you like him, I like him too, so maybe you should back up. And she's like, well, it sounds like we're in the same boat, so why should I be the person to give up? And I'm like, that is fair. If someone was competing for the heart of someone I had an interest in, and then that person came to me and was like, hey, you should stop, I would probably be like, bitch, who the hell are you? No, you stop. Like, until the person I have an interest in tells me that they don't have an interest, or they show me that they have an interest elsewhere, then, I'll continue to pursue. But yeah, so that just leads me to believe that she's gonna get her feelings hurt even more, because she's holding on to this relationship she made up in her head. What else happened? Songwoo had the conversation with Jae Young's friend in the lab, which was very, very helpful, getting like the past relationship information. Basically, that, you know, he didn't seem too serious about any of the people he had dated in the past, and they weren't very, very long-term relationships. But this time around, it just feels different. He's doing things differently. He's doing things he's never done before, and it just feels different. And it's like, you know what? That all this information is very good information for Songwoo to, you know, process in his head, because he needs all of these variables to, you know, calculate whatever statistics he's trying to calculate to see if this is a good idea to take on this 2-week trial. We had the tattoo drawing, which is super duper adorable. We had more walking home. These moonlight walks, y'all, I tell you, God, with that fucking skyline behind them, and he just pulled him in, and he's like, okay, well, this is like a preview, alright, and give him the little hug and the little caress on the head. It's like, the look in the eyes, like, okay, well, that's a preview. You want a subscription? He's like, no, I don't want it. Yes, you do not. It's fucking cute. It's cute. It's cute, y'all. I swear to God, this show is so damn cute. Everything about it is so damn adorable. And the soundtrack is fire. I like most of the wardrobing that's happening here. The locations are beautiful. Everything is just gorgeous. I love the show. Love the show. Love. Super duper adorable. And yeah, now we're set up for the finale, the last little bit of drama, and just see where things go. Is he gonna go to France? Will their relationship make it? Who knows? Tune in next time. It'll all work out fine. I have no doubts. It'll work out fine. It's a cute, fluffy little series. They're not going to end it in a way that's going to be heartbreaking or upsetting. It's going to work out fine. So we're just going to see where it goes. So hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.